This was something that when we've worked for such a long time, we say, yes, we're close to our goal, let's make it happen. We've had boys volleyball here about 30 years. I've started the program, so I've been involved all those years.
Gail Gripe got into volleyball when she was an Indianapolis public schools teacher. She advocated for girls' sports, and the principal said they can play kickball and volleyball. Gripe wasn't familiar with volleyball, but she joined a women's team and began learning how to play.
I played and played. It got me. The sport of volleyball just got me.
Gripe coached a high school girls team in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and led them to a state championship. She then came to Lafayette Jeff in 1980, where she coached girls and boys volleyball, started the softball program, taught English, and raised her 2 kids, who eventually played for her at Jeff. Gripe continues to recruit players and spread the sport.
So I was actually walking downstairs by Coach Gripe's office, and I had a shirt on from girls volleyball, and she was like, "Do you play?" I was like, "No, I'm just a big supporter." And she was like, "Well, let's get you out." That was last year, so just ever since then, I kind of just fell in love with it.
She always makes sure everyone around feels like they're at home, no matter where you're from or who you are. She really brings that home feeling, and I feel like it was really easy for me to become part of this team and family because of her.
Gripe is also mentoring Leah Miller, who played Division I volleyball at Olivet Nazarene University. Miller serves as associate head coach for the Broncos.
I feel honored that she trusts me enough. She's been doing this for so many years, and everyone in the area looks up to her, and I look up to her so much. And I feel really privileged that she gives me enough trust to run this whole thing.
Most of the local volleyball coaches played for Gripe at some point. She has a good relationship with Dave and John Shondell, and 2 Purdue volleyball players even help volunteer coach at Jeff. Before this year, Jeff's closest opponent was Zionsville. But with the IHSAA recognizing boys volleyball as an emerging sport, Harrison and McCutcheon have started teams.
This is just exciting, that it's growing and people want to be a part of it. Almost every team has basketball, right? Girls and boys. Let's have every school have a boys volleyball team. Why not?
Gripe has been a huge reason for the growth of volleyball, and she will continue to have an impact on the sport.
I want people to love it. I want them to, this is pretty emotional, I want them to love it, and I want them, if they can, I want these kids to go on and give it to somebody else. I want them to support anybody who's volleyball. I want them to want to learn this sport, and when they get big, coach somebody.
Gripe and the Broncos are coming off of a big win over McCutcheon, where the Broncos won 3-2. Games will start back up next week after spring break.